The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are. It will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it, you know? Me or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life, but it ain't about how hard you're hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. People say, every bad thing that has ever happened to you is your fault. Now, I use the word fault to shake people up, that you're never, ever, ever, ever a victim unless you choose to be. Everything in your life will change. You're always in control, and man, a man provides. Somebody taught you that. 2008, we had the third consecutive failure of the Falcon rocket for SpaceX. Tesla almost went bankrupt. We closed our financing round at 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve, 2008. It was the last hour of the last day that it was possible. We would have gone bankrupt 2 days after Christmas. Then I got divorced. That was like rough. If things had just gone a little bit the other way, both companies would be dead. The reason there's going to be 1 billion motivational views today on YouTube is that people love the feeling of being motivated. They don't like putting in the work to do something about it. For 10 years, I heard every person I know making fun of me. I heard every person I know telling me that I was wasting my time. I've had every person I know laugh when I told them what we're going to do. And by the way, we've done it by now. And I'm sure you guys can relate to that. You know, very few people bet on the underdog. But if you would have won big, and that happened to be us. We bet on ourselves. Work like hell. I mean, you just have to put in, 80 to 100 hour weeks every week and work. All those things improve the odds of success. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nelson Mandela said there is no passion to be found playing small in settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. Do you? Think Musk has work-life balance? No. Do you think Steve Jobs, when he was alive, had work-life balance? No. Do you think Bill Gates? No. Henry Ford? No. Original Heekin? No. So if none of those people that created the wealth of the world had work-life balance, why do you think you're going to have it? Why? Because you deserve it? I don't think so. Execution matters. So if you have big dreams, if you have goals, something that you're trying to accomplish in your life, you're going to have to execute against that. If you're willing to pay the price, and you're willing to do the work, and you're willing to take the time, and you're willing to consistently get up when you're knocked down over and over and over again, because that is going to happen to you if you're pursuing anything outside of the norm. You can make it here in America. When you have passion around something and you are squeezing every last bit of the juice out of the orange, you can achieve it. Right, to me, hustle is maximizing the energy you're putting into something. I'm blown away by people saying that they're hustling and they want to achieve these great things, and then their actions don't match. It's like saying you really want to lose weight while eating a Big Mac, right? So to me, hustle would be putting all your effort into achieving the goal at hand. And for me, that means making every minute count. I hate any entrepreneur that is like, sad, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's always hard, like, it's always going to be hard. It's hard when it's a bubble, because everything's $150,000 for a $40,000 worker, right? It's hard when it blows because there's no money and nobody's buying and nobody's believing. It's always hard. Sometimes you have to let other people's dreams for your life die for yours to live. And for me, it was like when I continued to every day not want to wake up, that was my wake-up call. Where I was like, either I continue to live this way and not want to be alive, or I just risk the fact that I'll die to everybody else. And I think that, it was the hardest decision in my entire life by far. All the hard stuff we went through, still the hardest decision in my life. Fall forward, this is what I mean. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs.